was just about to drive down this little trail around the edge of the field that takes us to State Line Cove, and I spotted some turkeys up here. Up there on the right, just about to head into the tree line. At least five turkeys. Hey guys, those are young ones. There they go. Going around that tree. I'm not trying to chase you guys. There they are. Off into the brush. You can hear them walking. I think they're out going on a little walk with their mom or their dad, because there was one bigger turkey that kind of got separated, and these guys went around the tree line. There they go. That was cool. So there is no shortage of wildlife out here. Since this is one gigantic peninsula, pretty much every single time we're out here we see deer, and often we see turkey. I think we hear a turkey just about every time, but sometimes they're a little more solitary, I guess. But the deer we always see in these meadows, and as you're driving the interior roads, it's pretty common for a deer to hop right in front of you. But what I wanted to do here was take a quick drive all the way to the east side of this field to show you a really good access spot to State Line Cove. So the property does directly border the Corps of Engineers land on the east side, and you're welcome to create a trail the full length of the property all the way to that Corps land, and then it's just a short distance down to the water. But if you don't want to mess with that right away, then you're welcome to use this trail here. So now we're actually in the Corps of Engineer land. After we got out of that field, that's where the privately owned property ended, and now we're in a trail through the Corps of Engineer land, which will take us right to State Line Cove. And this has not been graded for a couple of years. And again, this is not an easement or anything like that. We own the south side of that meadow, and we're keeping it for now, for sure. And as long as we own that, you're welcome to cross it in order to get to this trail. And this trail is on the Corps of Engineer land. So that's, although it's open for public use, you can only get to it through that meadow. So it's only, I guess you'd say, people that we've given permission to that could actually use this with a vehicle anyway. You could get here on foot from other properties. There's the water. We haven't been down here with the boat, but we have been down with jet skis and launched jet skis down here. The water's pretty low right now. It is the winter time, and I'm told they drop the lake level down quite a bit in the winter. And I wouldn't necessarily drive down here in your new Denali or Yukon or whatnot, because I mean, you could get a couple scratches. A little bit of a rough ride. Oh, that's gorgeous. Let's take a look. That is just gorgeous. Super windy out. I'm sure that'll be a mess on the video. But see, this is all kind of small rock and gravel. And so with the jet skis, all we did was we turned around and then we backed it in right here. It's basically the same as any other boat launch. I guess you'd call it a primitive launch because it's not paved, but it's hard packed gravel. So we just backed the jet skis right in and partied all day. You will not run out of shoreline on this lake. Fishing, jet skis, tubing, I mean, it is awesome. And then of course, as we look this direction, I don't have the drone with me, or I'd do another quick drone video, but basically we head westerly and you meet up with the east side of the property. So this is all Corps of Engineer land, and with the property kind of through the trees there. Look at the aerial maps to see how far, but pretty darn amazing.